Hey, Storm Chaser here. Just completed the well, this is the decided to fly the SU25A, try to do the campaign, and this is the first mission of Cold War Warrior Mission 1. I figured like a better way of doing these videos versus trying to fly these live and screwing up, and then deleting them, and then restarting, and then always being stuck in the cockpit because you know, I'm basically flying it live. I'm just going to save the track and then play the track back. That way I also can fast forward through some of the slow parts, and I can offer commentary and not be all stressed out about what the hell I'm doing at the same time. So maybe I'll do some live streams too, but this one's just going to be kind of I'm just going to be honest, this is kind of just the playback of the track. So, oh, looks like I recorded my head movements too. So I was trying this a few times and I wasn't being too successful, so I'm going to try this again. So essentially, I guess I'm flying with a big flight. I have me and a wingman, and I actually see him kind of taking off right. I think it's part of a different flight. They're taking off ahead of me. It's basically this Cold War. Can't even hear myself talk. Essentially, this Cold War campaign is NATO forces or the U.S. forces have invaded Russia or Western Russia, and so it's about 1989 at the collapse of the Cold War. It's kind of like the collapse of the Cold War kind of went haywire, and actually a war broke out. So we're supposed to be attacking, I think, some British NATO column of tanks, and there's a large group. I think there's like 8 SU25s flying ahead of us, and they kind of take out some guys. Let's fast forward a little bit. It's a long taxi over here to 24, I guess at Sochi. So I'm just going to time compression through the navigation over there and time compression back a little bit, just save some time on the stream here. Right over there, that's my wingman. He's taxiing out. Looks like he's about the same load up as me. Actually, I got bombs, which are kind of useless in this mission. Looks like he's got more rockets, more laser-guided rockets, missiles than I do. It's kind of nice doing it this way too. That way I don't stuck in the cockpit view. So I just kind of gun it when I get here. Kind of cool to do it this way. Pretty smooth takeoff. second off. There's me over there. I turn tracker IR on. So essentially, on the SU25A, you kind of, it's a 1970s version. It's a little more simple, simplified versus the T. As far as the navigation, everything doesn't have all that sophisticated electronics. So, therefore, the advantage of it is a little bit more lighter. So, it actually performs a little bit better, holds its energy. So, as far as the navigation, that's waypoint 1. And the second light to the right of it is waypoint 2, waypoint 3. So I'm navigating to waypoint 1 in this mission, which is rendezvous point. Got 117 kilometers. That's your flight director right there. So I'm basically just, I think this leg is at 2,000 meters, or about 6,000 feet. So I'm just kind of navigating up to the altitude there. And then I'm trying to get on track with the... if you look at this, you see the upper line, that's actually kind of the vertical line and the circle on the very top. That kind of shows you if you're direct towards the next waypoint or not. But the flight, if you want to get right on the path, though, you kind of have to, that's the flight director. So it's telling me I'm headed right to the waypoint, but I'm a little bit, as you can see, to the, still the path of it from one point to the other, still a little bit to the right of me. So I think I correct for that eventually. That's VSI right there. So let's kind of speed this up a little bit. I think like 2 is really, I guess kind of glitchy if you go to 3. Yeah, I think 2 is good. We'll just keep it here too as we navigate over there. Actually, maybe take a few minutes. It's time compression rate. So you can see there's no autopilot in the SU25A, so I'm pretty much having to keep it trimmed. Actually, I flew this part on time compression too, just to speed it up. So I try to keep that 0. And I think I'm shooting for 2,000. So you can see when you get close to have it centered, then your flight director should make more of a cross. So I got right here on that side is your altitude. So you see I'm right on, so see how it's right on there too. So I'm flying direct towards it and also on the path too. So kind of have to, it's hard to keep kind of both aligned. Direct towards the waypoint and also on the right on the path of it. Wingman. Right there. Kind of a fun mission. It just took me a few times to just kind of really get a little bit better at, stay away from the AAA, kind of gauge the target. So I think the mistake I was making, there's about maybe 8 trucks in the column, and I was trying to take them all out with the weapons I have, but I only have 4 missile-guided missiles. So it's really, I think this mission is basically just kind of, you really do one pass and then fly back. Because actually, as you'll see on the way back, I was on fumes, and I was able to land on the road right by the runway, and I ended it, and it was mission success. So there you go. Get lucky on that one. All right, close enough back to the airport, and I guess the plane was somewhat undamaged, so they were able to get the tow truck and salvage the plane. I was running this RWR here too. So the X is, as you can see there, now the end's lit it up. That's the primary target. It's an airborne radar pinging me. The X is ground-based. Now that's the primary, and that's mid-range. So I was kind of trying to figure that RWR signals out. So I get pretty much pinged the whole way. It gets a little annoying. So I'm getting close to the rendezvous point. The mission posted kind of rendezvous about 10:20 in this first mission, so pretty close. Kind of has to be more of a passenger down, watching the track. You can see I'm holding my altitude pretty good, and also my heading without having an autopilot. So that's Greenwich 1-1. They're over the rendezvous point, so we're pretty much right on time, 10:20. As you can see, now we're headed to the IP, which is just a few miles from the tank column. So this one, I think, about 300 meters. So kind of get a little low, avoid some of the anti-aircraft threats. We're getting closer to the target. So the only thing really pinging me right now is mid-range SAM site or something. Ground base. So I'm about 59 out from the IP, and I think supposed to be over the IP about 10:27. So I'm pretty close. You can see there's pretty good. Fires the flight director. It's crossed up, so I'm pretty much on path. I haven't seen this stuff over there. What is that? I don't know. I can't read Russian. He's a little ahead of me. Flight saying 2 minutes to target. I think you can see him up there. You see those guys way out there. There's guys ahead of me. I'm curious what they use. Looks like they use rockets. It's got fuel tanks on, rockets. Yeah, the tank column's right there along the road. I don't know where these guys are attacking. I'm still a little out. That's the column right there. Back in my cockpit. Looks like they're just returning RTB already. He looks like he's on a run, maybe.
Атакован МЗА от ориентира 037. Удаление 11. 30. Наблюдаю бронетехнику от ориентира 8.
I get locked up here. It's short range. Right over there. Yeah, I think my flight's already out of there. They just kind of went in, did one run, and got the heck out of there. Column over there. You can see on the map here, yeah, see, they're already regressing. Oh, all those guys are out. So I guess it's just really me and my wingman kind of going in. Maybe we're a little behind everybody else. Essentially, this is what we're attacking right here. And this is like where you turn. This is the IP point, and this is where you turn. So what I do is I kind of attack here because I notice there's nothing really on the south side too much. So I just kind of go in here, attack, swing out, attack. I think I do about 3 or 4 runs, and then I start getting out of there. I saw my wingman engage the air defenses. On a run right here, missile run. The laser on. Got the target locked up. You see that thing's got ticked down. I gotta get a red light on the right. So no, until I get launch authorizer in range. So getting close. Alright, rifle. Missile. I missed. Barely. There's a column right there. Oh god. Yeah, launched one missile right there on the inboard. On the left. A little bit to the south and swinging back north. I think I'm a little bit off. I'm not sure where the column's at. It's just right over there. think I'm headed in this time.
Второй. Облучение Земли. 5 часов.
I guess a little disoriented there. I was too close.
Наблюдаю бронетехнику. От ориентира 288. Удаление 35. 30. Наблюдаю ЗРК. От ориентира 3.
Sorry, but the label's off.
Удаление 40.
You kind of get disoriented easy. There you go. I'm on a run right now. That was a good hit. Launching some flares. Well, at least I got one tank. I launched some flares there at it. Must be some guys over there.
Второй. Пуск ракеты. Второй.
Right on another run. Locking up the target. Red lights, I'm in range. Kind of close. Rifle. Oh. Yeah, that missed. That's a short range locking me up. I got one laser missile left. I think that's the HOTAS, I believe. I think I'm another run there.
Второй. На боевом.
Good hit that time. Alright, so I got a couple tanks. Get some AAA shooting at me there. I don't know from where. I get the heck out of Dodge at this point. Oh, maybe going for a rocket pass. That's right. One more run. This is where I should have gone because so my fuel started going bye-bye. I really got to figure out that fuel gauge. I'm not quite sure. I know the lights on the left are how much you got left. 1, 2. The bottom red light turns on. That's bingo fuel oil. These rockets go way high. I don't know why, because I have it dotted up. So as you can see here, I think you just have to be closer for these things to be accurate. Also, I kind of readjust on my own. I don't think I really got any boot in that rocket run. That's when I head back. You see my fuel will slowly deplete though. Which is a better way to fast forward this. See, that's kilometers right there to the airport. So I'm not even care about flying on the path. I'm just trying to head back. I should really just end it here, but I'll kind of watch my landing on the run, on the road by the airport because I'm out of fuel. Within like a few kilometers of the airport. How long is the stream going? 28 minutes? Yeah. Should get there in a couple minutes here. I think the third's the best. You go 4 and it gets all jittery. See, like that, I guess. So you can see my fuel is depleting there. I got the red light, bingo light on. I guess that's maybe 400 kilograms or something left. I could start losing after I got maybe I got shot a little bit. That last pass. Fuel just starts draining off fast. Not too much further, 80 kilometers. Is it kilometers or kilometers? I guess it's kilometers. Tomato, tomato, I don't know. So that's a good way to upload this mission. I hate editing, it's too time consuming. And then you gotta sit there and wait for the upload, or I could just live stream it. So do it all at once. It's the most expeditious way. I just hope it's, you know, fun for the viewer. You can see down at 50. And you can see my fuel there. How much fuel left? You can see the airport. It's right there. I contact ATC. It says just have it. You know, if I had probably gone straight in, I might have made it. But he told me to land on runway 6, so that's over from the ocean. Landing over the ocean instead of just flying direct in from here, which would be 2-4. ATC's fault, man. He screwed me. I dropped my weapons too, so I had a couple of bombs on there. I just dropped them. You can see there's nothing left but the air-to-air missiles. R60 something, I don't know. R60M, is that what they are? Infrared seekers. See my fuel there, that white line. 100 pounds of fuel, I guess, 100 kilograms. I'm not really sure how to read it. I need to look at the manual again. I think that light's probably bingo fuel, I would guess. I can't really find a fuel flow rate. I don't know if that's it. I don't know. Not sure what that is. Or like where shafts or flares I have left. And it's over here, maybe. I don't know. As you can see, about ready to lose my engines here. There's the airport. I'm trying to make it down to 2-4. I'm sorry, 6. So once maybe I can see no fuel. Maybe putting my gear down was stupid. I think I burned a little extra fuel. I should have waited till I was almost over the threshold. Yeah, that was a mistake I was making. I was getting so slow though. I had to use a little fuel. This is when I kind of increased the fuel, and that's when I lost the rest of the little fuel I had. So I put the gear up so I didn't have to like make it back off on the throttle again. I thought it was good, but then bam. See, there's a little bit left, but I just lost my engines right there. Look how close I was, man. The threshold's right there. My speed was too slow to really glide in from there, so I was kind of screwed. Those road or nothing. Quiet airplane. Ah, shit. I lost my front tire there. Got the parachute out though. Kind of saved me the parachute. So, yep, you can see the map. See how close I was. That's crap, man. That's how close I was. But I quit the mission and it said mission success. So, hey, as long as I don't have to redo it. So, I'm on to mission 2. Maybe I'll do that one maybe later on tonight. But thanks for watching. Like or subscribe, and see ya.